Let's see. My father would come home from work, and when he was, I couldn't tell you what time. It was in the afternoon, whatever time it was, but it was time enough that there was daylight, and he would get me and take me to the top of the tipple here. It was, I don't think it was this mine, but the part up there at the end where the car came out of the mine, and we would stand there, and there was a series of bells and noises that would take place when they were ready to remove a car of ore out of the hole, and you would hear there was a cable. I don't know if this is in the view or not, but there's a braided cable here at my feet that's all rusted. But back in those days, they weren't rusted; they were shiny silver, and it stretched from the wheelhouse all the way down into the mine. And I guess there were maybe two cables, but anyway, the right whistle or buzzer bell would sound, and that wheel would start turning, and the slack would come out of that cable, and it would slowly start moving. And after a while, it would be moving faster and faster and faster. And then you start feeling the ground shake. Then you start hearing rumbling. And by the time that car burst out of into view, this cable, I guess it was slapping the ties of the track. I don't know what made it, but it was literally singing. It was going so fast, and the car would come out, and in my mind's eye, I seemed to think there was something that tripped it, would make it turn and dump down into, I don't know if it was going to crushers or rail cars or where it was going, but I just can't remember that detail. But I remember the cacophony of noise. Well, this is a steam whistle that has came into my father's possession. Well, first, I'm given to understand that it is the steam whistle that was mounted on the Winona. I think I'm correct in saying this powerhouse where the boilers and big industrial type stuff like that was, and it would be blown on shift changes, on other emergencies and other occasions that I really am not privy to. But I can vividly remember one of the highlights of my life was hearing this whistle blow. And if you've never heard a steam whistle that large blow with full power, it's an experience not to be forgotten.